Hey everybody, welcome. This is No Bones About Wrestling. I'm one of your hosts, Asa, and this lady beside me is Kay Fabulous, the hostess with the mostest.
Hey.
And Switch will be joining us soon. And tonight we are watching WCW Saturday Night at a viewer's request. We're watching Saturday Night, August 21st, 1993. So at this point, this was WCW's biggest show. Monday Nitro did not exist yet. And this show was 3 days after Clash of the Champions show. So we've got some good stuff on tap. The main event has the NWA World Champion Ric Flair defending against Sting. And it's a long match, but it's good. It's Flair versus Sting, of course. Also, we have Johnny B. Bad in action against Mike Thor, an enhancement talent, I believe. We have the Native American Charlie Norris in action against an enhancement talent, I believe. And we also have former world champion Ron Simmons teaming up with future world tag team champions Too Cold Scorpio and Marcus Alexander Bagwell. It's a 6-man tag, and those three take on future world champion Sid Vicious and future tag team champions Harlem Heat. So pretty good show, different mix of wrestlers. Only 4 matches because, like I said, the main event goes for a little while. Hey, all that being said, what match are you most looking forward to?
I'm retweeting this, and so I didn't listen to any of the matches. But I'm gonna go with Johnny B. Bad.
Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah, he's on the card, right?
He faces Mike Thor.
Yes, the mystery Mike Thor.
Well, I'm most looking forward to Flair versus Sting, of course.
Oh wait, shit, I forgot. Okay, yes, I'm going with Flair versus Sting.
Yeah. So there's, again, Ric Flair defends the NWA World title against Sting in a classic. We have on switches here. Will you add him?
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, what's up, Switch?
What's up? The champ is here.
Who did the applause? You or Kay?
I did it.
Oh, you did. So yeah, just go over the card one more time. We're watching WCW Saturday Night, August 21st, 1993. It's on Peacock. Thank you for joining us. Main event is Ric Flair defending the NWA World title against Sting. At this point, there were 2 world titles. There was the WCW World title, which Big Van Vader held, and I think they claimed was more prestigious, but then they had the NWA World title, which is the big gold belt, and Ric Flair held it. So I count that one as more prestigious at this point, but it's a matter of opinion, really. You kind of got to look at who's fighting for them. At this point, what's a bigger match, Vader versus the British Bulldog or Flair versus Sting?
Exactly.
And I say Flair versus Sting. But that's our main event, Flair versus Sting. We also have Johnny B. Bad versus Mike Thor, who I believe is an enhancement talent. We have the Native American Charlie Norris against an enhancement talent. And we have Sid Vicious teaming up with Harlem Heat, and they take on Ron Simmons, Too Cold Scorpio, and Marcus Alexander Bagwell. So pretty good show.
I have a question.
What?
Was Norris called the Native American Charlie Norris or whatever Norris?
I don't believe so, but that they refer to him that way a lot.
Oh, okay. That's odd, because it's not like he was the only Native American wrestling.
No, just that was his only gimmick, was that he was Native American. He had nothing else going for him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, he's not very good.
Oh.
But he's on the show. But the other matches should all be good. That match is probably not going to be good. The other ones all sound pretty good to me. And we're going to get started very soon here. And so the way it works, on Peacock, get WCW Saturday Night, August 21st, 1993. Get it ready, and then I'll do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press play. We all press play at once. That is how this works. So we're all watching the same thing at the same time. And so I'm going to give people just another minute to... Would you repost this, Kay?
I did.
We're going to give people just another minute to get in and get their Peacock ready. And yeah, and we'll start. Switch. What are you most looking forward to on the card?
Oh, it's that Sting and Flair match.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I can't really remember a bad Sting and Flair match.
Well, one noteworthy thing about this, they fought a lot of times, Sting and Flair, but there probably was another time, but I couldn't name it, when they fought and they were both faces. So that's what tonight's match is. They're both faces and they're fighting, which usually Flair was the heel and Sting was the face. But so we'll see. Flair works differently as a face. So works a little more energetically, I think, as a face. Not that he's not energetic as a heel, just more so as a face. So I think we'll see that tonight. It is a long match. It's a 40-minute match. But it's Flair versus Sting, so I think it'll be fun. That's why I picked this, is because it's a classic match. And again, it was 3 days after a Clash of the Champions where Flair and Sting teamed up to beat the Colossal Kongs, who were two big guys who kind of dressed like gorillas on their way to the ring, and they were not around for very long.
Yeah, I don't even remember them.
Yeah, there was King Kong and Awesome Kong. And they were the Colossal Kongs.
Did you just show me them like recently?
Yeah, that Clash of the Champions we watched I think it's Clash of the Champions 23. This show is 3 days after that show we watched.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. This is the very next show WCW did. And it's from Center Stage in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're gonna get started here. So everybody should have WCW Saturday Night, August 21st, 1993. Have it pulled up. And we started tonight at 6:05 because that's when the show used to start. 6:05 Eastern, going to 8:05. And yeah, very nostalgic for me. Like I said, this used to be the best wrestling show on the weekends, definitely. And was WCW's premiere show for several years. And at this point, it still was. And then eventually Saturday Night became like the C show. Like the people who were like, it didn't even have the people in Thunder on it. It would have people who didn't make Nitro or Thunder. But at this point, it's the A show. So, all right, let's get started. August 21st, 1993. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. So you should be seeing Sting and Flair.
Being that Flair is your guy, do you prefer him as a heel or a face?
As a heel, definitely.
Me too.
Yeah. So there's the Colossal Kongs. Well, they showed them for 2 seconds.
I'm always interested to see who's under the mask of these old ones.
Who, the Kongs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Gosh, I just remember this feeling I would get hearing this intro.
Yep.
That's right. Jesse was there in 93.
Is it a coincidence that their intro is very much like the Saturday Night Live intro was back then?
I don't think it is a coincidence, no.
Mm-mm.
So we got Colonel Parker out there, who was Sid Vicious's manager. He managed Harlem Heat at some point. I'm not sure if he still managed them at this point. But the very first time he came out with Harlem Heat, he had them in chains, which is probably one of the more fucked up things WCW ever did.
Yeah.
They didn't do that.
I think their names was Kane and Abel, I think.
Kane and Cole.
Cole.
After Cole Porter?
I don't know. I don't remember which was Kane and which was Cole. I think at this point, I don't either. They're still known as Kane and Cole here.
Give me y'all trying to get our links shared around. Oh, no bones. There we go.
I saw some photos of Buff Bagwell at WrestleCade. He was looking happy, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, Bagwell just recently beat drug addiction, thankfully for him, and also lost a leg in complications from a car wreck he was in years ago. He ended up having to have one of his legs amputated. But he seems in good spirits. As Kay said, every picture I've seen of him lately, he seems to be smiling.
Yeah, he's been working a lot with DDP.
Yeah.
Man,
And
how
for
many
those of
people has
you,
DDP saved?
yeah, really.
Mhm.
And for those of you who just joined us, we're watching WCW Saturday Night, August 21st, 1993. We are 3 minutes and 16 seconds in. And if you need another time check, I'll do them throughout the night, but also just let us know in the chat, what time are you at or whatever, and I will tell you.
Oh yeah, Cactus Jack just showed up.
Yep, 3 days before he had amnesia after getting power bombed on the concrete by Big Van Vader, and got amnesia. And a reporter followed him from city to city, and he thought he was a different person each time, and et cetera, et cetera. And he returned at Clash of the Champions, and he and Vader got in a fight.
But they don't have a match tonight. Like, he doesn't have a match.
No, that eventually led up to Cactus Jack and Vader at Halloween Havoc 93.
Oh, so they took a while to get there. That's good.
Yeah.
I just expected to have some kind of match, not Vader right away, but like
Cactus.
something. Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
back
sure what
then they would
Cactus-
draw their storylines out a whole lot longer back then. WCW and WWE. They could draw a storyline out for almost a whole year.
Yeah. And so Switch, I think I told you earlier. Yeah, I did. We're going to have Vince Russo on the show sometime in the new year.
That's what's up, man. That's going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah. I was talking to him via DM, and he does charge, but I got it. I'm paying for it. So and I talked to him already. I was like, well, we'll definitely book you. And he was like, all right, look forward to it. So he's going to be on the show. I can't say when exactly, but you and I will interview him. And that's going to be interesting for sure,
It is, man.
It's going to be weird.
It is, but it's going to be nice to pick his brain, man, being that we're doing all this. We got the Tuesday night Russo we do. We done started doing the lunacy thing, man. So, yeah, I'm real interested in picking his brain, man. I know you're going to have some bomb-ass questions for him.
Yeah, like half of our shows have ended up being Vince Russo written shows now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just by coincidence. We were doing Tuesday Night Russo, and then he started writing for Lunacy, and we were like, well, we got to watch Lunacy now.
Yep.
So that's how we're rolling.
Everything. We did that at the perfect time.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
I really like Marcus and Scorpio as a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Switch. Do you think after we're watching Starrcade 7:55 Tuesday night, Starrcade 99, do you think after that, do you think we should jump back to the WWF Attitude Era or do like 3 more WCW shows?
So I guess that would it matter? Because if we only do 3 more WCW shows, we're not going to end up at a pay-per-view.
That was the same thing I said.
What I said was I want as much WCW as freaking possible.
that would be the only thing, because if we're going based off of what we've been seeing so far, Nitro and Thunder has been more storytelling, and then you get the wrestling. Well, we get the wrestling at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So if we just did Nitros, would we get to a pay-per-view?
Well, no, because Russo left. He went home voluntarily. He went home before the next pay-per-view sold out.
Oh,
then,
okay. I didn't
it's
realize that.
probably
You
pointless.
left that part out. What you were telling me earlier. I didn't know you left it.
Yeah, I
but
would
you
say
left
we
it.
jump into. I say we go ahead on and jump into Attitude Era.
That's what I say.
Yeah, I'm
So,
okay
yeah.
with that now.
So
Now
not,
that I know
not
Vince Russo stopped doing it.
so this Tuesday we'll watch Starrcade 99, and then 2 Tuesdays from now we're Tuesday Night Russo is going to become the Attitude Era, and we're going to watch Raw from December 22nd, 1997, and go forward from there. He was with them until October 99, so about 22 months.
So Conover saying my first vision of watching wrestling and falling in love with it was when I saw Dusty Rhodes had a cowbell match. I kept hearing those cowbells and I was intrigued.
Oh yeah.
Also says that he gave us a like. We appreciate it, dude. Also,
Said
did you
what?
guys? He said he gave us a like. I said.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Also, did you catch ROH Final Battle last night? We did not. I don't know if you did, Switch.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
No, we usually do the Ring of Honor pay-per-views, but I am house sitting and dog sitting at my mother's house, so I was not in a place. I'm not in a place where I could watch the pay-per-view last night. So yeah, we didn't do it. It seemed like a great show. I know.
I just wanted to see it because Ricochet was on there.
Yeah. Who did he fight?
Who was he fighting? He was fighting. I think he was fighting Dalton.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, that's right.
I
think you're right.
I know Bandito kept the world title, the Ring of Honor world title. I know Mercedes Moné lost the Ring of Honor world women's television title to Red Velvet.
What? She lost the belt?
Oh yeah. So she's down to like 13 now or whatever. Yeah, seemed like a good show.
Conager also saying Asa, I think, gave up on the job because the beard is back.
No, I actually got 2 jobs, so the beard is back. That's what I do. I get the jobs clean shaven, and then when I start, I show up with a goatee. So then, were they going to fire me on my first day? No.
Exactly.
So that's how I play it. No, I got 1 job, and then I got an offer for a second job. So I'm going to try and do them both. So a blessing, went from
that's right. Get that money.
Yeah, went from 0 jobs to 2 jobs. So that's, like I said, that's a blessing. So I'm happy about it.
Ooh, good 1-hand choke slam.
Sid Vicious just choke slamming too cold.
Ooh,
I know you don't like him, Kay, but early Sid was bad.
Oh yeah,
he was a bad boy.
Oh yeah,
not a fan.
I know you're not. One of the best big men in the history, WCW.
One of the stabbiest, also allegedly.
And
to go off of what Faz had said, my first run with WCW, first time I saw WCW, it was a Cactus Jack, and it was Cactus Jack in a hardcore match. That's all I remember. I don't remember who was fighting, but I just remember it was him in a hardcore match because I was staying in Florida with my grandparents, and they only had like 5 channels, and it came on late one night, and I caught it.
That's very cool. So Conagar says, I used to work 3 jobs for 6 months from 5 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Oh my God, dude.
That sounds awful.
That sounds terrible. What were the 3 jobs, if I can ask? Because I don't usually reveal my jobs on here. I said one is basically one, I'm a tax preparer, and the second one, I'm a merchandiser at retail stores.
Sweet.
I just don't want people tracking me down at work, so I don't mention what they are on here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, Switch. I'll tell you in private what they are.
Lots of clouds with a high of 48 degrees Fahrenheit, low of 35 degrees.
Wow, that was some air, Scorpio.
Yes. Scorpio always could get air.
Yeah. And Too Cold Scorpio still doing it, still wrestling.
Conagar saying Target, Staples, and Wendy's.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah, those are 3 like busy jobs. That's not like a sit on your ass job.
Right. Yeah, Target and Staples. I mean,
that's
I know.
Faz, right? That's Faz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Faz B.
Was you doing Wendy's when they started the breakfast, or was you just doing the working there when they was doing lunch and dinner? I remember at one point they wasn't doing breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've worked a lot of retail. I know those retail jobs can be exhausting because you're just dealing with people all day, and people can be exhausting. Most people are fine, but it's those like couple you got to deal with every day that really take it out of you.
Powerbomb, that's got to be it.
Nope. Yep.
Powerbomb.
Congress saying I got fired from a really good job that paid a lot, so I did 3 jobs to keep paying the mortgage. Man, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. I'm glad you're not in that situation anymore.
That was a good opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Harlem Heat, they give Sid a lot of credit for getting them into WCW.
He says Target, he did the deli, Staples, he did sales, and Wendy's drive-through and prep.
Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
The most jobs I've ever had at once has been 2. I've done that several times.
Now I'm retired at age 43.
What?
Did
you invest in cryptocurrency or something?
Or rob a bank?
Yeah, rob a bank. Just
Tell
say
us your
no.
ways so we can learn from you.
Just say no if you robbed a bank, and then we'll know that you robbed a bank.
That's a good call.
So we got the Equalizer coming out here, the future Dave Sullivan. Ron Preston.
I don't like his chances.
No.
Not at all.
I kind of like the blue striped mat.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I think the stripes are just where they attach the 2 like pads together, but it still looks really cool.
Yep, the mats we used to have in gym class.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Manager at a gas station and eventually partnership and ownership in some crypto and gold investments. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome.
What did he say?
You are living the dream.
How did he retire? I didn't hear it.
Is it a manager at a gas station and eventually a partnership and ownership in some crypto and gold investments?
Nice.
Living the dream.
Yeah, man. I'm already looking forward to retirement, but it's going to be, 25 years or so.
I'm going to be like 80 and still teaching in a fucking classroom.
I'm retiring as soon as I can.
So am I, but we both can't do that. So I call dibs.
I called dibs. I just called it.
No, I'm calling it. I said the word dibs. You didn't.
No, I called it.
Now I just talk a lot. This Conager. I'm going to let the dog out. Be right back.
And so I want to remind everybody we have a big show coming up December 28th. It's the annual No Bones About Wrestling Awards show where Switch, Wolf, K Fabulous, and I will be voting for a lot of stuff. Wrestler of the Year, Women's Wrestler of the Year, Gimmick of the Year, Feud of the Year, Match of the Year, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a fun show. We haven't picked the time yet, but it's going to be on Sunday, December 28th. And we've already started doing our research. I've already picked some of mine. Some of them seem kind of obvious to me. And some of them are going to be really tough. Like, there have been a lot of good matches of the year. I don't know where you even start picking a best match.
I think you start with looking at Kyle Fletcher.
Well, or
You
Will
know what? I can't
Ospreay.
wait to sit down and go through this award show list that you sent me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna twist up. I might sip on some. I don't know what day I'm gonna start on it. I'm gonna do it pretty soon. But yeah, I'm anxious to do our award list, our award show.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Connor saying you were switched off switch unless you were just talking to people on the phone or in your house.
Yeah, my little brother came over, so I was letting him know about us switching over to the Attitude Era and stuff. And he was
cool.
like,
Is he
"Oh
gonna
yeah,
join us?
oh yeah." He said he might join us for one. Stone
That'd be
Cold was
awesome.
his guy. Stone Cold was his guy, but he did watch a little bit of the Attitude Era with me, so he should be up to date on some of that stuff. So we might get him in for one show.
There's the Full Brawl Control Center with Chris Cruz, who worked for the same company I worked for, actually.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, he worked for the company I worked for, New Dimension Wrestling, for a little while, and then he got shot to Mars, I guess. I never heard of him again. But he's a fine announcer.
I think the movie The Martian was actually based on his life, so that makes sense.
Goofball.
Connor is saying, is there an award show coming up for wrestling? SRS was talking about, Sean Ross Sapp was talking about it.
I have no idea. I'm only concerned with our award show, to be honest with you. That's the only one.
The Slammies?
WWF used to do
I haven't seen the Slammies in a long time.
Okay.
They only did it for a couple years. It was neat. It was cool.
It's such a good name.
Yeah.
Connor saying, "Oh, it's yours." Okay.
Yeah, our show is December 28th. Our award show. Me, Switch, Wolf, and K Fabulous are voting. So it's gonna be interesting. We've never had that mix before. Switch wasn't with us last year, so we'll have a different mix of opinions in there. That'll be cool.
Whatever happens to AEW awards, says Connor.
The AEW awards. Well, I guess in a couple years of our show, they ended up being AEW awards. Is he talking about our show or?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking about. Are you talking about our show?
Or like it was just AEW.
Huh?
The first year we did it, it was just AEW.
Yeah.
No, he said no on AEW. I didn't know they did.
I didn't know they did an award show either.
I don't remember that.
Vaguely remember it. I vaguely remember them giving out some awards, but I can't really say I do. So here they are hyping up for War Games. Full Brawl was their next pay-per-view coming in September '93.
Fasby saying, remember Punk got an award in DMD. I don't remember that at all. I believe you, but I don't remember that at all.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah, they should keep doing their awards. Well, our awards, I think, will mostly be AEW. Because that's mostly what we watch. Now, we watch JCW now, so they'll be in the voting. And Wolf watches WWE, Switch watches WWE, and I watch WWE for like the first 5 months of the year or so. So there'll be some WWE mixed in.
I didn't realize that.
What?
That you watched WWE for the first 5 months.
Yeah, I think I did. Because this year, earlier in the year, Wolf and I had a show called WWE Weekly, which is still available on YouTube.
And on our website.
And on our website.
Spotify. And where other good podcasts are found.
Yeah, check out our website. It was recently renovated by K Fabulous. www.nobonesabout.com. You can learn a little more about the four of us. And you also have a YouTube link, which goes every show we've ever done. And explains our rating scale, 1 to 5 bones, or actually 0 to 5 bones. And
I think it might be 1 to 5 on the website.
I did go from 1 to 5 on the website.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've ever given anything 0 bones. I think I have. Maybe 1 or 2 matches, maybe.
You know what? The matches that we don't rate, we're gonna have to start giving those 0 bones instead of not rating them.
You think so?
That's so mean. Just because something has like not enough time, you're gonna give that wrestler 0 bones. That just seems just too hard.
Not the wrestler, the match.
Yeah, but the wrestler's in the match. I feel like that's insulting. I don't like it.
They got a chance to get half a bone.
Yeah. So we got Charlie Norris versus Wrecking Crew Fury. I don't know who his partner in the Wrecking Crew was. No idea. Don't know them.
That is not what I pictured Charlie Norris looking like.
What did you picture him looking like? Tatanka?
No. More like Jay Youngblood.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Timu J Youngblood.
Yeah.
Oh, Asa, I know you did some wrestling manage ring work. Did you ever wrestle or switch by any chance? What about me? I could have wrestled. I didn't, but I could have.
I did wrestling school because I wanted to for years. So I did wrestling school, but that's how I ended up being a manager. Because, like, look at me. I'm obviously not going to be a wrestler. So
why the hell not?
I'm too small, man. I was too small back then. The other guys in the class,
AEW would come along, and the small wrestlers would once again be king.
The other guys in the class were like real athletes. I was just someone who had been doing backyard wrestling for like 3 years and wanted to do it. But no, I never wrestled. I went through wrestling school, and that's how I ended up becoming a manager. Is I finished wrestling school, and we were like, "Now what?" And I was like, "I'll be a manager."
Shane McFly.
Shane McFly was my name.
Never been. Ooh, I like that. I've never been to wrestling school or none of that. I always wanted to, but never had time to get into that. But
it's never too late.
I'm probably one of the biggest wrestling geeks that you will find.
It's never too late.
Hey, I told you I will be a Paul Heyman type. Let me be a manager. I can get you some heat. You know, for all that, the last time we saw Charlie Norris, he looks better in the ring this time.
He does.
I wonder if that last time that we had watched him, was that an older show?
I think we saw him on Halloween Havoc 93. I believe he's in a 6-man tag on there.
That's what it was. Okay.
And he was better and got worse.
No.
He's better in a solo match.
Oh, yes, he's better here. This is in August of 93, so he got worse in October of 93. Very mediocre talent. I don't have a lot to say about Charlie Norris.
And I don't remember Fury.
Yeah, I don't remember this guy. He's all right. I mean, he's been bumping well. Got a good headlock on him there.
He's got a good look as a wrestler.
Yeah. I think Charlie Norris is just kind of a big guy. That's how he got into wrestling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Big, beefy Native American.
Fazby, last question for you guys. What's your current favorite wrestling story going on? And your favorite male/female wrestler currently?
Oh, favorite wrestling story? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Switch, do you want to go first? And Fazby, you can ask us as many questions as you want. Don't feel like you're annoying us or anything. We're here to talk to the people, you know?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It has nothing to do with WWE or AEW. What Vince Russo has going on in JCW right now is my favorite storyline. I want to know who he was talking to in that hotel room. I want to know if Flo is going to turn on cocaine. You know, Vito and is going to have to see each other eventually. Violent J, they're going to have to see each other. And as for my favorite male wrestler, right now, I'm going to have I got to go with Kyle Fletcher right now.
Wow.
Got to go with him. The boy has been impressing me. And female wrestler currently, Charlotte Flair all day. All day.
So I'll go because I have, I have some similar answers to Switch. My favorite storyline is, what Russo has going on in JCW. He came in and immediately has brought angles with him and brought intrigue. how is he going to change JCW like he says he's going to? Who did he meet in the hotel room the other night? I guess he's taking all the power because he fired Violent J from his commissioner role. So just what Russo has going, he's taking shots at WWE about Saudi Arabia stuff. Just everything he has going on, I'm enjoying in JCW. Favorite women's wrestler, Charlotte Flair. I think she's better than most of the men in WWE. Honestly. Favorite male wrestler, either Will Ospreay or El Hijo del Vikingo in AAA. I like him a lot.
Okay.
I'm going. I never thought in a million years I'd say this, but it's not necessarily my favorite, but the one I'm most interested in right now, storyline wise, is what's going on with the Death Riders, like this losing streak that Moxley's on.
Yeah.
I am so curious to see where that is going. Which I used to hate the Death Riders and like their whole shtick, but I've warmed up to it some. But yeah, I'm just really curious. I'm gonna have to agree with Switch for currently favorite male wrestler, being Kyle Fletcher. And then I can never say anyone besides my girl Toni Storm. She's my favorite. I love her.
No, that Death Riders answer, that's a good one, Kay, because that's got me. It's crazy because when they first started off, remember, I was shitting on the Death Riders angle. I was shitting on it hard.
Yeah, me too.
Now I'm like, what's going on over here? It's like they're their own thing. Even though they're in AEW, it's like they got their own thing going on.
They're like a little mini cult.
Yeah. There's Cactus Jack.
Yeah, I see it.
I love hearing him talk.
Fasby saying, thank you. I was feeling like I was bothering.
No, not at all.
I heard about his
we love talking to you guys. You don't bother us at all. We love talking to you. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we do this. Love talking to other people, hearing other opinions, and we love talking wrestling. We talk it with each other, and we love talking with the viewers here. Yeah, definitely.
Fasby also saying, I heard about his JCW. I'll give it a chance. And he also says he concurs with Kay.
Say what?
He says, I concur with Kay.
Yeah, definitely give JCW a chance. They're on episode 60. I would go back to like episode like 57 or 58. Now, the show's been getting better, but kind of to get what's going on right now, you need to start on episode like 57 or 58. And now most of the episodes are between like 80 and 90 minutes. So it's not like a 2 or 3 hour show. And they're all free on YouTube. So if you like indie wrestling, if you like Vince Russo, if you like your wrestlers being able to curse, check it out because it's the company I'm most interested in right now. Definitely is JCW. AEW has the best wrestling, but overall presentation and what's happening in the company, I like JCW the best right now.
Also, if you don't want to feel lonely while you're watching it, we did watch-alongs for the last like 3 or 4. So just look on our YouTube channel and you can have us watch along with you.
Good call.
Johnny B. Bad.
Here come K-Boy. Here come K-Boy.
This is still when his face is mangled from that evil Max Payne.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to wait till he take his mask off.
I think this is the night. So Max Payne stole Johnny B. Bad's Bad Blaster and shot it off in his face. And supposedly Johnny B. Bad's face was all messed up, so he started wearing masks. I think this is the night where he reveals his face. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right.
Fasby saying, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about Netflix buying out WBD.
Warner Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That is.
Yeah. Now, Netflix, they did not buy TNT or TBS, who AEW, obviously, they have their TV deals with. They have them for, I think, 2 more years. So, for 2 more years, I think the shows will stay on TNT and TBS. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that just on what I've read, I think that's what's happening. But in 2 years, Netflix could have the option to put AEW on Netflix if they wanted to.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Fazbe's saying, and TK isn't worried because it will take 2 to 3 years.
Yeah. And AEW won't have any trouble finding a home, at least not for Dynamite. They might for Collision. They might have trouble finding a home for that, which the ratings aren't terrible, but they haven't been good lately. But the Dynamite ratings are good.
I bet they'll go up now that Continental Classic's happening on both shows.
I bet they'll go up, yeah.
And honestly, Collision has gotten a whole lot better within like the past 3 months. At first, it was just like, they threw just whoever over there. Now they're kind of doing like Russo has started doing on Thunder, bringing some main characters over there on Collision.
Nice. We have not been watching Collision. We've just been so busy. We've been watching Dynamite when we can. Well, no, that's not true. We watched Collision last week.
Yeah.
It was a good show. It was a good show.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we wouldn't have watched it if the Continental Classic matches weren't on there.
Yeah.
Fazby asking, do you guys see them on Amazon or working out a deal on Netflix? I hope they stay on TV. I like that they're accessible to everyone.
Oh, AEW, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like them to be in both, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want them to be like Raw, where they're only available
on Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah.
I see them now. I don't know. I don't have any insight on this, so don't hold me to this. Just based on my feeling and how that company works, how I know about how that company works, I see them being on Netflix in 2 to 3 years when the TV contracts are up.
Fazby saying, also, we don't know the actual number for both Dynamite and Collision on HBO Max. Tonight's Collision lineup is going to be a banger.
Yeah,
oh, I forgot it was Saturday.
Like
I know we're watching Saturday night, but I forgot it was Saturday.
Yeah.
We had a snow day on Friday, so it feels like a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Just threw everything off.
Did you get any actual like winter weather switch?
Yeah, we had about 4 inches. Girls went outside, played in the snow and stuff. So yeah,
so we stole all our snow is what happened.
Wow.
We didn't get any.
We got nothing.
I didn't get none?
We got some sleet.
Yeah, we got it. I had to go out there and bang all that snow off the top of my gazebo before that roof started caving in.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so nice to have a gazebo.
The 2 guys in the ring, what color are they? Like, what race are they?
Wait, who are you asking?
White. I'm asking V. She said they look white and black, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Baby, I've been watching wrestling for, let me see, I'm 42. At least 37 years.
And your mama's born.
Yeah, you're probably right. I was watching it inside, Mama. But when I started watching WCW, that guy right there, Johnny B. Bad, I swore he was black. Yeah, you see, you just said the black dude.
No, he's not.
No, he's not black. Not black at all.
Was he Hawaiian?
Is he Hawaiian? She said, is he Hawaiian?
No. He's so dark. He's just super tanned.
Nope, just super tanned. But he's
tan.
But he's Jewish. White guy, Jewish.
He's Jewish.
Mm-hmm. I always thought he was. Yeah, I always thought he was black. Always thought he was. Gosh, if he could have brought this gimmick over to WWE when he signed over there.
Mm-hmm. Fazby asking Switch, how far do you think the Cowboys will go this season?
Just far enough to break Cowboy fans' hearts.
Hey.
Look at his face, baby.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Black, right? You would think, right?
Yeah. Looks Hispanic.
But you gotta watch when he lifts his arms up, you'll see how he tans and stuff. But yeah, I learned that this year from them too.
Well, like I said, I thought he was black till like 2 years ago, I think.
When I was like, that's not a black guy.
Yeah, and I was like, you're bullshit. I was like, you're so wrong. And then we looked it up, and now he's white, dude. Well, even his gimmick is like he looks like a black guy. That's his gimmick. I look like Little Richard, is in the song.
Yeah, Little Richard.
And he do look like Little Richard.
That was his character basically.
He looked.
But he did it so good. If you watch him for this one to when he was in WWE as Wildman Mark Merrow, two totally different gimmicks. Hell, when I was watching this back then, I thought he was kind of
gay. Yeah.
He did this jump so good, man.
Yeah. He comes off a little fruity. But that's how Little Richard was. I mean,
exactly.
Tutti Frutti.
Fazby saying usual then about the Cowboys. Thanks, Switch. Eric Tate, welcome, Eric.
What's
saying
up, Eric?
It sucks. Our snow days makeup was on Saturdays in the 80s.
Oh.
That does suck. I had hurricane days, not snow days. That sucks because it wasn't like, oh, let's go play out in the hurricane, you know?
And for those of you watching with us, or if you just started, we're watching WCW Saturday Night, August 21st, 1993. We are 38 minutes and 18 seconds in, and here comes Ice Train.
With Thunderbolt
Austin,
Patterson.
welcome to the chat. Austin saying
somebody
Mark
that
Merrow.
Dusty patented his style from.
Yep.
Thunderbolt Patterson.
Austin saying Mark Merrow has an amazing story. He's a motivational speaker now. He also has They Live.
Austin.
He has a They Live picture going on. Very cool.
Ice
Fazby saying Johnny B. Bad gave up on Sable because of the size of Brock Lesnar.
Here's what I got for Kay. I got a Johnny B. Bad. I'm trying to get a Johnny B. Bad action figure.
That's dope, yo.
And it's signed.
Hey, you got
it's signed there quick. By Johnny B. Bad. And on this side, he signed it Mark Merrow.
Other way around, but yeah.
Oh, Johnny B. Bad there and Mark Merrow there.
You better not be smoking near my action figure.
You so spoiled, okay?
I know I'm spoiled, right? That's my Christmas present.
And this was actually from Mark Merrow's collection. Like, I bought it from him.
That's the best part. It's Mark Merrow's action figure of Mark Merrow.
Yeah. So yeah, very cool. It did not cost a fortune either.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah. Part of the WCW, they were like rubber wrestlers back in the mid-90s. What year is it? 1994.
Oh, is that what you talk about on the Purple Stuff podcast, that you used to like fling them at each other and they'd like take out an eye?
They're similar, but they were talking about WWF.
Yeah, the WWF ones, them things was tough rubber.
Yeah.
Hard rubber.
Yeah, they really were. But these are kind of the same because I remember playing with them. Oh, Ice Train gets the win.
That was a good power slam, though.
I remember playing with the WCW ones back in the day, and yeah, you would, if you were playing with someone else, you would hurt your hands. Someone's hand was going to get hurt at some point.
I hurt my hand. I got a blood blister when I was closing up the stuff in my Leatherman.
Yeah.
My finger got pinched when I opened one. I wasn't when I was closing. It was when I was opening it. It like snapped into place with my finger in the hinge.
I didn't even catch that guy's name that Ice Train beat.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
Ice Train's a good name.
Yeah. He was a pretty good wrestler. I don't know what happened to him.
I liked when him and Scott Norton was a tag team. Two big, just big, brolic guys.
Yeah.
And then they split them up. They only tagged for like a few months.
Did they have a name? A tag name?
Fire and Ice.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, Fazby saying my favorite back in WCW was Ice Train and Scott Norton, Fire and Ice.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Like I said, they was a powerhouse, but
said I was typing that as Switch said it.
Wow.
Harley Race. Tough man. Who's the man?
So yeah, this has more matches than the card I read, which I thought was strange. It only had 4. I thought that was odd, so I'm glad that was wrong.
Fasby saying Norton in Japan was insane.
Yeah, he was a beast in Japan. They love like big, burly white dudes in Japan. Vader is another example. He was like a god in Japan.
Stan Hansen.
Mm-hmm. Right. Dr. Death.
Yep.
I did not catch the name of this guy either.
Poor soul.
I'm assuming this is a non-title match.
Would it matter if it was?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Fasby saying even Hogan in Japan.
Oh yeah, true.
I want to watch one of Hogan's Japan ones because they said when Hogan was in Japan, he actually like wrestled.
Yeah.
I don't know why. All Vader's moves back then was believable to me. Like I really thought he was fucking people up.
Yeah.
It's because he's so scary looking.
Now he's one of my favorites, but back then he was probably my least favorite wrestler. Just because, like Switch said, it looked like he was fucking all the good guys up, you know?
Especially in WCW. WWF fucked up. They dropped the ball on him.
Yeah, they really did. And Vader wins the non-title match.
And that'll do it. And as much as I say Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler, Shawn had a big hand to do with Vader not getting over the way he was supposed to in WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Shawn played a big role in that. I'm not going to deny that. Not going to lie about it. He had a big role to do with that. In the middle of a match, I want to say it was it might have been either a In Your House or a SummerSlam. Vader had did something wrong, and Shawn basically yelled at him in the middle of the ring, and then went back to the backstage and complained to Vince, and that was it for Vader's run.
Wow, that's crazy. Fasby saying Hogan and Brett in WCW, and Hogan showed his technical moves. Everyone was shocked.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this package worked. Harley Race with Vader, it works so good.
Harley Race has like a voice made for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Vader was a little stiff to Shawn, and he cried to Vince. Says
that
Fasby.
too. But it's crazy. On camera, Vader's a monster. But they was like everybody said backstage, he was the sweetest person you ever want to meet, just a teddy bear.
Mm-hmm. He looks too scary. Like if I saw him in real life, I would not talk to him. And I would probably walk the other direction. Vader never washed his tights. That's super gross.
Yeah, that was another complaint wrestlers had. It was like that singlet always stunk.
Why would he not wash it?
Because he would throw it in the bag after his matches, all sweaty, and leave it in the bag zipped up. So all that funk is just gonna soak into it, and he admitted it.
Like, why? Is that just laziness?
Laziness.
That's gross. I gotta let the dog in. I'll be right back. Sorry to leave you alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was wild, man. But yeah, Vader was a monster, man. There's been a couple of big guys that could really put in work. Vader could put in work. Bam Bam was a big guy that could put in work. Yoko, for his size, when Yoko first came, Yoko could put in work. But once he got past 600 pounds, it just didn't look good no more. But early Yokozuna, that big boy could move in that ring.
Yep.
Earthquake was Earthquake was eyed in the ring too. I said it's been some nice men. Oh yeah, Rikishi definitely.
Fasby saying, "Tell him switch."
So speaking of Shawn Michaels,
Oxbaker.
Oh,
You about to shit on
Oxbaker.
my guy? Yeah, Ox. You about to
Man,
shit on my guy?
That's a throwback.
He killed 2 people.
I believe it. I've never heard that.
Here we go, right here.
So
One
speaking of
punch to
Shawn
the
Michaels,
chest.
speaking of Shawn Michaels, as you were a minute ago, Switch, Bret Hart recently came out and said, did you hear this? He said the reason he thinks Shawn got like pushed to the moon was that Shawn and Vince were having a gay relationship. What do you think about that?
That's my favorite thing I've ever heard Bret Hart say.
He says a lot of wild shit nowadays.
I love it.
Bret says a lot of wild shit, but I mean, after everything that we've heard about the WWE and, you know, certain people with power,
yeah,
it really would not surprise me, man. I mean,
yeah,
maybe that's part of the reason why Shawn was doing all them drugs, man. He had to get his mind off of some of that stuff, but it was a lot of, I've heard a lot of stuff, not just Shawn, a lot of stuff go on like that. Like, if you wanted to be here, such and such, you better get on your knees and beg, please, you know? So, yeah, it's heartbreaking hearing that because the Heartbreak Kid is my favorite. But like I said, I don't put it past Vince and them with everything we know now.
Fasby saying it's true and then said boy toy.
Don't do that, Faz. Don't do that.
It's just a boy toy.
So here we are, y'all. We got our main event. A face Sting and a face Ric Flair.
Yeah, this is a good one here.
Surfer Sting.
I haven't seen this in a while, but I remember this, like I said, as being it's a classic match.
Brett saying, "What's up, Party Pack peoples?
What's up, Brett?
Is it a Taco Tuesday wrestling promotion check-in?"
TTW. Yeah, Surfer Sting was something else, man.
I love Surfer Sting.
Yeah, I like him better than Crow.
That's my favorite Sting, yeah.
Yeah.
Wanager, where's Wolf? Wolf doesn't do the retro watch-alongs with us. He's above that. He only likes modern wrestling, you know.
Wolf will be with us Wednesday. We're doing AEW Dynamite at 7:55. Wolf will be with us for that. And next Saturday, you don't usually do WWE, but it's John Cena's last match. So next Saturday, we're doing WWE Saturday Night's main event, and Wolf will be with us for that also.
Who, as of last night, his final match will be against the Ring General, Gunther. Gunther
should be
beat
good.
The shit out of Sting. I mean, out of Cena, man.
You think Gunther's going to win?
Oh, yeah.
He should win. He should win.
I think he's going to win.
You think Cena's winning?
No, I think Gunther's winning.
Oh, Gunther, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gunther's looked strong through this tournament.
Brett giving us 3 poop emojis and then saying from now on that will just be my check-in. 3 poop emojis.
You got the money, Brett. Go ahead and start your promotion, man.
That would be
saying nice of Cena to put the youngins over.
Yeah,
I think he will. But I mean, that's what he should do, you know.
And this is 93.
Yeah.
So think about this. You got Sting over here in 93 in championship matches. I don't even think Warrior was in WWF in 93. I think he was gone by 93, won't he?
He was, yep. Yeah, he didn't do any wrestling for years, and he came back to WWF in like 96, I think it was.
Yeah, for that BS WrestleMania against Triple H.
Yeah.
Where he did not sell the pedigree at all.
That's fine. Ultimate Warrior didn't need to sell for Triple H. That's fine. He wasn't even like the game Triple H yet. He was still Hunter Hearst Helmsley, you know?
True.
Fasby saying he's a very youngin', 38 years old.
Right. Yeah. But he needs to, at least Cena needs to put someone. Now, I won't be mad if Cena wins. That's fine with me. But he probably should put over someone who's still going to be with the company. That's traditionally the way wrestling works, is you put over somebody in your last match. Now, The Undertaker didn't. The Undertaker won his last match. He buried AJ Styles alive, in fact.
Did that really end up being his actual last match?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I thought he wrestled again after that, but maybe not.
At one of the WrestleManias, wasn't it?
I thought
it was. Yeah.
It was? Okay. I couldn't remember if it was that or the Goldberg one.
I'm pretty sure it was the WrestleMania Buried Alive or Boneyard match. That's what they called it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we got both men starting slow, sizing each other up.
Brett saying, I want to do it, bro. I just got other things in the works in El Salvador. Me and my wife got a house down there. It's a small house, but I'm working on it. That's awesome. Salvador.
Is that serious? I can't tell if Brett's being serious with us.
No, Brett travels. He travels.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
He travels.
Wow.
Speaking of which, Brett, when's the last time you heard from Miguel?
Eric Tate saying, how come WCW Saturday Night was never live?
I assume just to keep production costs down. Because WCW was not making a ton of money at this point. Might even have been losing money. I'm not 100% sure on that. But they certainly weren't making the kind of money WWF was to put on live Raws. And so, just to keep, a live show is more expensive than doing a tape show. So I'm sure it's just to keep costs down.
Mm-hmm. And according to Eric Bischoff, at this time, Turner Network was losing money with WCW because they didn't have no kind of, what is it? What is it called when they do, how WWE does merchandise? They had no merchandising. So they wasn't bringing in money. They were still, I think, giving away tickets for these shows.
They were.
Huh. So Fazby saying Saudi will call them all back and Cena. Cena will say last match in the US, not overseas. And Brett saying it's a small 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in, I'm going to butcher how you pronounce this, but Usulatan, El Salvador.
Let me see it.
Oh, sorry. It's Usulutan.
It's Sultan.
Tawan.
Do you say Tuan?
Tan.
Oh, Usultan. Usultan.
Usultan.
Usulatan.
Okay, so I was close.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah. Brett also saying, bro, Miguel is locked up. He gets out in 2 years. He got caught with 7 pounds of green, 2 guns, and a few ounces of ice and a few ounces of dog food. And $13,000 in cash.
Oh,
Asa said it right, says Brett. Good job, Asa. He's the one of us that speaks more Spanish.
I took 4 years of Spanish.
The Boston Crab was one of my favorite submission holds because it was probably the easiest to do.
Yeah. Everybody put their friends in the Boston Crab at some point.
Oh, yeah. Before even thinking about the sharpshooter.
Eric saying I like live wrestling better than taped.
Yeah, generally I do too. Yeah, there's more excitement in the air.
Yeah, because you don't know what's going to happen.
Because it's live, yeah. But I don't mind these old tape shows. I don't mind them a bit. I love those too.
I would have a problem with it today just because of social media. It's hard to hide shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back then, I wouldn't have mind.
We run into that with JCW where we know stuff that's going to happen sometime in the next 10 weeks,
Yeah, we know a month in advance when there are title changes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Brett saying Miguel got 6 years with 2 years time served.
That's tough. If he got all that, he's lucky to have just gotten 6 years.
Exactly. Bro, and I see what you're talking about, the difference with Flair, how he's wrestling in this match. I can tell the difference. even Sting, because Sting is like, he's not really off. He's like doing more reacting than offensive moves, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The classic Flair chops. I always thought Flair had the best chops. Gunther is a close second. That boy chops.
Is it good? So for those of you, if you just joined us or if you've gotten off on the time or whatever, watching WCW Saturday Night, August 21st, 93. And we are 57 minutes and 44 seconds in. Yeah, these fans are in for a treat. This match has already been excellent. And Sting working the legs to prepare for that Scorpion Deathlock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did not wrestle like this as Crow Sting. I thought the Crow Sting character, I thought it looked good. It just the presentation of it was good, but he switched his style up a little too much for me.
I agree. Yeah, he turned into like a brawler.
Yeah,
which is not really built for. You know, like
not really built to be a brawler.
Yeah, most brawlers are like shorter and squatter.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Shoot, truth be told, Sting had about 3 different phases. When he was with the Warrior and they was the Blade Runners, it was just all power moves. That's it.
Right.
With Sting, he got a little bit more finesse, and then with the Crow, like you said, he tried to be a brawler.
You know, I guess as the Crow Sting, he was doing more power moves just to get over the power of the character, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But his style definitely, he was not as entertaining in the ring as Surfer Sting. And speaking of Sting, one of his sons just a couple weeks ago had his first independent match.
Oh, he did? He had it already?
Yeah, I think his name is Stephen Borden. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget who he wrestled for, but he did have his first match.
Is that the name he's using to wrestle?
That's the name that I think he went by, Stephen Borden. Yeah,
okay.
his real name. There's the abdominal stretch, one of Switch's favorite moves.
Yeah, I was just thinking it. Now,
Move.
who in their
really
right mind really would thought that cutting that beautiful hair would have been a good idea? Come on now. Do you see just the way it shakes and flows, man? I'm sorry. Whoever was thinking that shit to become what, Spartacus?
Yeah.
Spartacus? We wanted to change Ric Flair to fucking Spartacus.
Yeah, if you don't know what Switch is talking about, there was a guy, Jim Hurd, who came into WCW in 1991, wanted Flair to start wearing sandals, cut his signature hair, and have a gladiator gimmick. And Flair was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And that's when he left WCW for WWF. And of course, he came back. He was only in WWF for like just over a year.
If you were a wrestler today, what would your wrestler name be?
Oh, who, me?
Mm.
Either of you.
Either of us. Man.
Shit.
Maybe like Sugar Sean Murphy.
Oh, God.
You like a boxing gimmick?
No, just Irish, something Irish.
Mm-hmm.
See, Christian kind of messed mine up for me, man, because I would still go by Switch, finish a move to kill Switch, but Christian got that already, so I don't know.
Switch off, because that's what you do to your opponents. You switch
there you go.
off.
There you go. See?
Switch them off, and they're left in the dark.
And I think Kay got the perfect. K Fabulous is just perfect for
Yeah.
like a valet name. Just
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
If I was a wrestler, though, I'd be Dr. Crusher. I'm a big Star Trek fan. So.
Oh man, I remember watching Monday Night Raw. As soon as that went off, that's what would come on with Star Trek.
Yeah, that's a really good show. The Next Generation, Star Trek.
Oh yeah. You remember what was always before, or for years, you remember what was before Raw on USA Switch?
Nah, you got me. You got me. It's probably gonna come once you say it.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
You right. Yep. You right. Yep. That sure was.
This match has been really good.
Yes, it has.
Just two of the best doing it at this point, doing their things, selling for each other, and like I said, Flair with a little bit edge to him, but he's so popular that it works. Not much of a heel edge, just an edge in general.
Mm-hmm. But look at the stand. Look at how Flair goes down, get right back up. Like his conditioning is unreal.
Yeah. Because that's hard. I can tell you that's hard, getting knocked down and getting right back up like that. That is hard.
Yeah.
Abby, what are you doing back there? Stop. Stop.
Candy, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you do to my pillow?
Oh.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I need
Room.
Hold on. I need to take a picture of this. Hold on.
Go to your room.
What did she do?
Come on, bro. This is a Kodak fucking moment.
Go to your room. She knew she was wrong. What in the world?
What did she do?
They took all the daggone stuffing out my pillow.
Oh.
I wanted to take a picture.
She was sitting right by you. You didn't feel her doing that.
No.
Your ass.
Deep in that.
No more smoke for you.
Eric Tate asking, how come Flair left the WWF in '93?
I think he just didn't like the way he was getting booked, and he knew as long as Hulk Hogan was still around, he was going to be, second banana. Plus, WCW knew how much they missed him, and they gave him a good contract to return. And Jim Herd was gone by that point. The guy who wanted him to be Spartacus.
Yep, he got sent out by Mr. Perfect. I think it was on a Raw. It was a loser leaves town or has to quit match.
You're right.
Perfect beat him.
Going back to dogs for a second, I would like to point out that my dog is just laying on the ground, being a sweet little angel baby.
Because Ripley got sense. Candy doesn't have any sense.
Girl. I put some lights on the Christmas tree.
Oh, okay.
Just one strand. I just wanted it to have some lights on it,
Did you use color
Let me
light?
see if I could turn mine.
Of course I use colored lights. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mine's
pretty.
right there.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm supposed to go over to Ace's house to decorate our tree, or Ace's mom's house to decorate our tree at some point while she's out of town.
Hello.
Yeah, that Christmas tree's pretty, Switch.
Thank you.
I love
Me
it.
and the kids did that.
Oh, yeah, it looks great. I love Christmas trees, man. They're so pretty.
Sure, we hop in the car like either Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve and just go riding around looking at lights.
Dude, I think we might do that this year, because you remember when you did your parents do that with you as a kid?
Yeah.
I remember that used to be one of the most exciting nights of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Was getting to go and do that.
Yep. We'll hop in the car. I'll throw on some Christmas songs or a Christmas movie in the Durango, and we'll just go riding around and looking at houses in different lights and stuff, man, for about
That's
an hour
cool.
or two. Yep.
I was just thinking the other day about how we should do that this year, Kay.
Okay.
Y'all should. Y'all enjoy that.
Yeah.
I'll make Christmas cookies. We can eat Christmas cookies while we drive around.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They eat. Well, I don't know if they have it down there. They probably do, but they have like a map online up here for us that'll show you like where's to go to see the best
Wow.
Christmas lights and
That's
Christmas
awesome.
decorations, and we'll follow that.
That is
Very
cool. I kind of want to go that winter wonder lights, Kay, you know?
I know.
I bet it. How much is it, do you know?
I think we looked last year and it was too much. You're talking about the one at the Science Center, the Winter Wonder Lights? Well, yeah. We can look again this year, but I think it's pricey.
Cost prohibitive.
Yeah, I think the one at the Kernersville Botanical Gardens is cheaper though.
Okay. I was staying with a nice drop kick there.
Conager saying, switch, what's your max bench? I can tell you work out hard at the gym.
Not even. It's the camera and the lighting. It's the that's all that is. Ain't no gym work going out here. And it's the red coat. It's just high. See, black and red looks good on me, so it might make me look like that. But no, I'm a chunky big dude.
Did you used to do weights ever?
Nah.
The
only thing that I used to do to stay in shape was play basketball.
Yeah.
And that was basically it, which is why I've been on this diet shit, because I want to get back into playing ball. Because basketball just, it melts the weight off of me.
Yeah.
Fasby saying Wolfpack got me again.
Ooh. Yeah, this is excellent. Excellent. Sting was working on the leg in the beginning, something that me and Asa talks about all the time. If you got a finisher for a certain body part, go after it. Work it.
Ooh. Blair going for a top rope move. He's probably not going to hit. He hit it.
He did it.
A
He
rare
hit it
time.
more as a face than as a heel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know you're going to have to try it again.
Yeah.
You know you're going to try it again. Going to have to go.
What was that say?
Asa, what was your best hold on, he's just oh no, he didn't like Spasby left. Asa, what was your best WCW Saturday Night set?
The one with it was like mid-90s. Not too long after this, maybe 2 years after. And it had like closing and opening doors. It looked like something out of Terminator 2.
Yep, I was just thinking the same thing. That's the one where the ring is elevated in the middle and it kind of spins in the opening, like the ring could spin in there. And I think that was at Disney, if I'm not mistaken, or Universal.
I believe it was at Disney. I know they taped a bunch of their shows at Disney. I went to one even, but I'm not sure how many Saturday nights they did there, to be honest with you. I think some of it was WCW Worldwide, which is probably the show you were talking about you watched late at night.
Okay.
Because that was their big syndicated show back then, was Worldwide.
Yeah, I just remember it being late at night, hardcore match, and it was Mick Foley in that jump. Or Cactus Jack.
Fasby is saying, I'll be right back. Gonna install me a new HDD for X Series X.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what HDD is.
Hard disk drive.
Oh, gotcha.
Flair looking worse for the wear on the outside. It's just an act. He's one of the best conditioned wrestlers there's ever been, if not the best.
And still selling that leg with the limp.
Mm-hmm. The eye poke. Blair says, "Tell him to hit me."
Uh-huh.
Tell him to
Don't
slam
throw
me.
off this motherfucker. No.
Oh man.
Kind of looked like he landed on his arm with that one.
No.
I said it kind of looked like it. I didn't
Oh.
say it happened.
You know, a trick that I learned that they used to tell the wrestlers when it came to those counts, they would tell them, don't listen for it. Look at their arm, because sometimes they couldn't hear it. So the wrestlers that's getting pinned would have to look at the referee's arm coming down before that 3 count to kick out.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of wrestlers kind of looking over or up during a pin. Like it's pretty. If you watch K, it's pretty obvious that's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Eric Tate saying Flair versus Sting matches never get old.
No,
I agree. Always great.
Flair and Sting had some good matches, classics. I like Sting and on Rick Steamboat. I mean, on Flair and Steamboat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Flair and Steamboat's matches were better than Sting and Flair, I think. That's just a matter of personal taste, really.
Well, Flair's even said that those were some of his best matches was with Steamboat.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come over tomorrow, Asa, and we'll do the tree?
Okay. You know, tomorrow's football, right?
Decorate the tree and watch football.
I won't be able to come over during the week because Ripley will have been up all day, and I don't want to put her up.
Come over tomorrow then. Okay. We can watch football. I was thinking about skipping the 4 o'clock games and maybe watching the Tar Heels at 5 o'clock.
I see.
I forget who they're playing. Switch.
Or you can do the
tree. Say what?
I said, or you could do the tree by yourself and send me pictures.
You're not coming over?
No, I can come over.
Where are the bubble lights?
They're in our closet,
okay.
In the far right corner on the top shelf.
Okay. Switch, do you watch any college basketball or just the pros for you?
I only watch the pros, but I do watch, like, once it gets down to, like, the Sweet 16 and Final Four, then I start watching.
I got you.
Wait for me to do the bubble lights.
Why?
Because you open containers like a monster, and they are, like, perfectly fit into the current containers.
But we're taking them out.
I know we're taking them out, but I have to put them back in once Christmas is over, and I don't want them to have been annihilated by your man hands.
That's it.
Because they're hard to get in and out, and sometimes you have to unscrew them some. So I'll do that tomorrow.
Flair's got the figure 4 locked on, middle of the ring. Sting trying to turn it over, reverse the pressure.
That's one submission I've never tried. I've never tried the figure 4.
Looks like
I used to do that in backyard wrestling.
So get a toy. Get a toy.
Reverse, reverse, reverse.
He reversed it.
Yeah, like right at the rope. Like his head's almost hitting it.
He got out of it. I think he just barely could not reach the rope, honestly.
He's right there.
Well, he is now. He moved now.
Well, I know, but he was like less than a foot away. His arms are longer than a foot.
I don't think so. I think that was the camera angle.
Mm.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. We got Sid Vicious lurking in the back.
Oodles and noodles.
And for those of you, if you just joined us or you got off with the time, we are at 1 hour, 16 minutes, 59 seconds.
If Fasby is saying I would do the figure 4 on him, and my friend would do the sharpshooter on me.
Oh my god! Some guy put the sharpshooter on me one time. It was like we were going to get weed, and he was like, "I'll take you if you let me put the sharpshooter on." So of course I was like, "All right." He put it on me so hard, I was like seeing stars. It was this guy I barely knew too. It was painful.
And that's why, kids, you shouldn't do drugs.
That's why you shouldn't do drugs. That's why you shouldn't do drugs from people that you don't know.
Don't know. For
Bingo.
Sure.
That's one of those things we always say. It's like back in the day, we used to get in cars with people we didn't know and go to places you never want to go to. And now kids are just like hitting their weed pens in Target, you know?
Yep.
We walked so they could run.
The sacrifices we did.
Did a lot of stupid shit. But I made it. I made it through.
Good power press. I would be blowing up a lung right now.
Oh yeah.
If I had to do this match.
They're not even really that sweaty. They're just like kind of glowing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been going for about
hitting that mat though. You're gonna wipe some of the sweat off of you.
Yeah, they've been going for about 31 minutes at this point.
Now you say that, but look at like Samoa Joe. He's like pouring sweat off of his face like all the time. It doesn't matter how many times he hits the mat.
Yeah. Yep, you can see it. Yeah. And I'm gonna clip it too once we get off of here too. I'm gonna screen record it. You little fucker.
I'm on the last of my cigarettes.
Yo, is the walls wooden in there? That's gonna look nice where you at, yo. I love them wooden walls. It reminds me when I lived in Germany.
They're paneling. It's paneling.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's paneling. It looks like wood. I love that look.
Me too. Me too.
I want to paint it.
No, it's a nice house, and I got it all to myself right now. Me and my mom's dog.
No, I want to paint it. It's so dark in there. It needs a lighter color to like widen the room and make it more open.
Reminds me of when we lived in Germany in the country, out in the middle of nowhere, just wood, log cabin.
That's nice.
I don't think I knew you lived in Germany.
Yeah, my brother was actually born over there. We lived in Bremenhof, Germany for like 2 years because my dad was in the army. And
okay.
we lived right beside a farm, man. That's where I first got bucked off of a horse. And yeah, it was the best time I ever had, man. We lived right next to these Germans, Mr. Dieter. I never forget him. Treated us like grandkids. Well, treated me like a grandkid.
Awesome.
My brother was still a baby. But I would go over there and play with the animals and stuff. And yeah, it was basically a log cabin in the middle of the woods. We had a lake out back. Good times, good times.
That sounds so nice.
Yeah, it does. So Eric Tate saying WCW TV taping at Center Stage tickets was free. And then Fasby saying, Asa, do you see yourself quitting smoking in the future?
I'm quitting. I'm literally on my last cigarette right now.
Look at Switch's face.
You saw me in K's face.
He's heard it before.
You saw me in K's face.
I really am. I got nicotine gum. I'm ready. I finished my last cigarette. I'm done. I'm good.
I got kids, so don't ask me.
I don't smoke weed anymore. The last time I smoked weed was I had back surgery, and it helped with the pain, and it helped my appetite too. So
yeah,
I don't know. It would have been a lot rougher without weed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that I have cut back a lot on. Like most of the time I do that is like if we have a pay-per-view or Sunday and some good football games. Yeah. I used to go every day. Like I could take one jump now and it'll last me a whole week.
Not me.
I know, not you, you little junkie. This girl smoke every day she get off work. MJ, can you piss me off, son? Up, Flair doing heelish things. Cradle. All right, Nick, get out the way.
You got to think, is Sid coming out? He was feuding with both of these guys at this point. War Games was going to be Ric Flair, Sting, British Bulldog, and Shockmaster versus Vader, Sid, and Harlem Heat. War Games is about a month after this, I'd say. Fall Brawl, War Games. Big suplex by Sting, or superplex. Nick Patrick sweating through his referee shirt.
Yeah, he done put in work this match too, man.
Yeah.
Nick Patrick was around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's so interesting to see videos from this time period and like earlier before everyone had braces to see like how fucked up people's teeth used to be, you know?
Yeah.
Or how mine still are.
No, I like your gap.
The dentist, you know.
My brother don't like his.
Yeah, I never want my mom asked, you know, does he need braces? And the doctor was like, only if he wants them. And I was like, nope.
I wanted braces so badly and I never got them.
It seemed like a big pain in the ass. You get food stuck in them and all that stuff.
My sister got special snacks because she had braces and I wanted to get special snacks.
Yeah, because there's certain
And
things you can't eat with braces, as we done learned as of yesterday.
What kind of special snacks?
Like popcorn that didn't have like the kernels in it.
Yeah.
It was like air puffed popcorn or something. That's the only one I remember. But they looked like Cheetos, like white buttery Cheetos.
No. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Nah, let the match continue. Let it continue. See, get the fuck out of there.
Eric saying today's center stage is way different than that year.
Oh, never mind. There go Harlem Heat.
How is it different, Eric? How is center stage different? I've never been there. I would have loved to have gone there for one of these tapings. The crowd's pretty hot for being mostly like comped. Families with kids.
It was like that through
stuff.
the whole match, though.
Yeah.
Well, I bet they get some wrestling fans at comp shows. Like you went to a comp show and you were a big wrestling fan.
Yeah. But a lot were not.
Eric's saying there's a big stage now.
Well, that makes sense.
It is in the name, after all.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. 60-minute man.
Big words coming from Sting.
I miss these jumps like this though, man.
Yeah.
Especially when Flair would get on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Jesse just standing behind him?
That's a good question.
It's like lurking.
Look at Tony. Woo!
I was just waiting his turn.
Good show, fun show. So now we're going to do our thing where we rate the matches. We go from 0 to 5 bones. 0 bones is terrible. 5 bones is excellent. So let's see. Saturday night, August 21st, 1993, taped in Atlanta, Georgia. Opener saw Sid Vicious and Harlem Heat beat Ron Simmons, Too Cold Scorpio, and Marcus Alexander Bagwell. Sid hit a power bomb, got the pin. I gave that 4 bones.
I also gave that 4 bones.
We saw the Equalizer hit or put on a full Nelson on Ron Preston. That was the end of the match. I gave that 2 bones.
I gave it 1.5.
Yeah, that's fair. Charlie Nelson beat Fury of the Wrecking Crew. Gave that one 2.5 bones.
I also gave that 2.5 bones.
I think I said Charlie Nelson. I meant Charlie Norris. Yeah. Charlie Norris beat Fury. We saw Johnny B. Bad beat Mike Thor. He hit the Kiss That Don't Miss, his punch, and revealed himself as his face not being messed up at all. I gave that one 2.5 bones out of 5.
I actually gave that 3 bones out of 5.
All right. Yeah, Johnny B. Bad looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Just with a short match, squash match. Ice Train beat a guy whose name I didn't catch. I gave that 1.5 bones. Way too short.
I gave it 0.5 bone.
Wow. Non-title match. WCW champion Big Van Vader beat another guy whose name I didn't catch. I gave that 1.5 bones.
I gave it 1.5 bones too, just because Vader was showing his power.
Mm-hmm. And the main event for the NWA World Title, champion Ric Flair kept the belt over Sting. Sting was counted out after Sid Vicious fucked with him. Even with the fucked up finish, I gave that 5 bones out of 5. I thought it was a great match.
You know my rule. Fucked up finish knocks 0.5 bone. I gave it 4.5 bones.
Wow. All right, so best match, worst match, rating for the show out of 5 bones. Okay, Fabulous, what do you say?
I say worst match was the Ice Train match.
Yeah.
Best match was the main event. And I will give it 4 bones out of 5.
I'm going to go ahead and go because I agree with everything Kay just said. Worst match was the Ice Train match. Just too short, even for a squash match.
Mm-hmm.
The main event was a classic. They both were perfect. We saw all their offense and defense. It was a great match, the main event. And rating for the show, there were a bunch of squash matches, but the opening match was very good. And we got to see Vader. We got to see Johnny B. Bad. And then the main event, as I said, was a classic. So I give the show 4 bones out of 5 overall. So, Switch, what do you think?
That makes it a 3-way tie. I agree with everything both of y'all said.
Wow.
For that. Yep. Everything that y'all said. I just wish that we could have got a clean finish to that finisher. That was an awesome match.
Yeah.
I just would have wanted a clean finish.
Or even just a time limit draw.
Yep, even that. That would have gave it 5 bones too for me.
Yeah.
Eric Tate's saying in 1992, WCW Saturday Night was like a talk show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it became a very different show. And so, folks, that's it for this show. I'm going to tell you what schedule we got coming up. Tuesday night, 7:55, we do a show called Tuesday Night Russo. We've been going through Russo's time in WCW. And Tuesday, 7:55, we are watching WCW Starrcade 1999. It's a very good show, very odd show. I mean, it's Russo booked, so it's going to be a little odd. But yeah, 7:55 Tuesday. 7:55 Wednesday, we're doing an AEW Dynamite watch along. It'll be the three of us, and Wolf will join us. 6:55 Thursday, we're doing a JCW Lunacy watch along. That'll just be the three of us. And JCW, check it out if you haven't. You have time. This will be episode 61. I would go back to episode like 57 and start there and kind of see how things have been changing already under Vince Russo.
I went back. I think I went back 2 shows before the Russo tapings, and I was pretty much caught up off of those 2 shows.
Mm-hmm. And Saturday at 7:55, I don't know the next time we'll do a WWE show. It'll be a while, probably whenever Vince McMahon dies. We're doing WWE Saturday Night's main event. John Cena's last match. That'll be 7:55 on Saturday. And it'll be the three of us and Wolf doing it. And that's our schedule for this coming week. And everything I just said is on X. It's on our schedule on there. Just scroll down a little. You'll see a purple box. That's our schedule. And our X account is at No Bones Wrestling. That's at No Bones, RASSLIN. And I post stuff on there throughout the day. I post our schedule, our watch-alongs. I'll post some wrestling news if it's a company that we follow, which we follow pretty much any company but WWE on No Bones. And on not Facebook, on YouTube, it's youtube.com/@nobonessaboutwrestling/streams/live. And I urge you to check out our newly revamped webpage. It is www.nobonesabout.com. And that has links to our YouTube, and YouTube has everything we've ever done if you want to go back and watch something.
It also has a cool gallery section where you can see us with our pictures with lots of wrestlers.
You don't have the ones that were just me with the wrestlers.
No, you never sent me any pictures. I took the
I'll
ones that were
send
on
you
my
some
phone.
pictures. I'll send you some pictures.
Okay.
And Switch has a show that is returning soon, and I will let him tell you about it.
Yep, that's right, y'all. Y'all can catch us on YouTube at CGR Pro Sports, where we'll be talking NFL, NBA, and also a little bit of wrestling. That's on Sundays at 7:30 on YouTube at CGR Pro Sports. We're going to return come the start of the playoffs for the NFL. We're taking a break right now for the holidays. Plus, I'm trying to focus on my wrestling stuff right now. So once again, that's on YouTube at CGR Pro Sports. Like, subscribe, and do the thing. You can also catch our music on CGR Productions on YouTube. Matter of fact, go there because my brother has a cute little like slash comic thing with him and his dog, and I got a guest appearance in there. It's called The Adventures with Quick and Moo Moo, and it's on YouTube at CGR Pro Sports. They're little clips, no more than like 3 or 4 minutes, real cute, just something nice, funny to have you laughing, especially if you're a pet lover. Once again, that's on YouTube at CGR Productions. CGR Productions. We have music, interviews, a web series, and I think we have some good music on there. But other than that, you can catch me right here with my No Bones family, K Fabulous, my dog Asa, Wolf hopping in every once in a while. We're still trying to get our boy Dylan Boy just one cameo. Yep. One cameo. I miss my dog, but Asa, I think you need to tell them about what you got going on for 16 hours that you're going to try to pull off.
Yeah, that's another thing we got coming up. December 20th, we are doing a wrestling watch-along marathon. And it's December 20th. It's a Saturday. Starts at 11 a.m. It's going to be going till like 3 a.m. in the morning. And we're going to watch a bunch of wrestling shows, WCW, WWF, ECW, maybe a couple of the smaller, maybe like Texas, some stuff like that. And it's all for charity. So I'm going to be on there begging for you to donate to charity. We're doing it for Hospice of Randolph County, which if you don't know what hospice does, they come in. If someone is close to passing away, they will bring in a hospital bed. They'll bring them in their medicines. They'll bring them diapers. They'll bring them whatever they need to be comfortable in their own home so that they can pass away at home instead of passing away in some hospital with 4 people in the rooms next to them and everything. It's a great service they provide, and it's a great charity. 100% of the money is going to charity. We are not collecting any of it. 100% of the money goes to charity. So please come December 20th, watch some wrestling with us, have some fun, And even if you can donate $5, $10, $20, whatever, donate some money to charity. This is the season for it. So open your heart and come and join us December 20th. And that's going to do it for us tonight, folks.
Really quickly.
What?
Fazby is asking, when is JCW on YouTube?
It's on Thursdays at 7. So our watch along starts at 6:55. We come on, we preview the card, and then the show actually begins at 7 on YouTube. But you can go back and watch all the shows that you missed anytime. So, folks, that's going to do it for us. We will see you Tuesday, 7:55 for WCW Starrcade 99. That's the last of our WCW Russo shows, because the next Tuesday we are starting the WWF Attitude Era. We're starting with December 22nd, 1997. We're going to go through to late 99 with it, so we'll be doing it for a while. We're going to watch all the Raws and pay-per-views, no SmackDowns. But SmackDown just like started when he left. That was one of the big reasons he left WWF. Anyways, Tuesday night, 7:55, WCW Starrcade 99. Check out the schedule at No Bones Wrestling on X. And be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. And for the love of God, people, use your turn signals, please. The life you save may be your own. Everybody, have a great night. Thank you for joining us. Switch, as always, thank you.
Already, bro, sis.
And we will see you Tuesday night at 7:55, everybody.